So I love the iPad Pro. It's a fantastic product. I personally use it for browsing the web, checking emails, watching content, but most importantly, a sidecar. Using the iPad Pro as a second display is such a fantastic feature. But when I saw the price of the Magic Keyboard for $300, I was kind of taken back. And I'm not opposed to paying extra for premium products, but I am opposed of trying to create a new experience at a hefty price tag. You see, the iPad Pro is an $800 product if you buy the 11-inch version. The keyboard, the magical one, is $300. That's $1,100 just to have a multifaceted, diverse device that offers a traditional laptop form factor. For $1,100, you can buy something like the Surface Laptop 3 for $999. You can buy the Surface Pro 7 with a type cover, which offers a very similar experience to this for $1,050. Or you can buy the i5 MacBook Air, which is faster than the base model, for $1,100. I feel like you're I feel like you're paying a premium to turn your iPad into a traditional computer. The problem I have too is that Apple is charging a new price point for this. This should be replacing the smart keyboard because let's face it, this smart keyboard was never great to begin with. The typing experience on it was mediocre, and you can only put it in 2 different positions. This smart keyboard should have been discounted to $99, and the magical keyboard should be sitting at $180 to $200. Could you imagine if Microsoft took the Surface Pro and offered 2 versions of their type cover, like one without a touchpad and one with? People would go absolutely crazy. And I understand the iPad Pro just got touchpad support, but it's now part of the operating system. It's now part of the experience. And to charge $120 more just to take advantage of that seems a bit crazy to me. And I know some of you are going to argue, be like, well, Matt, you're getting such a better accessory in the first place. Yes, it's definitely better than the smart keyboard, but it's not better than the setup of a Surface Pro. Microsoft has nailed that hybrid form factor. Using a hinge on the back of the device makes a lot more sense than this sort of style. The hinge on the back of a Surface Pro allows you to place the display in any angle you want. You want it to go all the way down? You can do that. You want it to go all the way up? That's good too. On your lap, it makes more sense. When this is on your lap, you could actually use the laptop and you don't feel like it's going to fall off. Because the magical keyboard is so top heavy, it feels like it's going to fall backwards and you have to place your hands on the keyboard to keep it in the same place. Speaking of the keyboard, it's good. Like the typing experience on this, I prefer over the Surface Pro in some ways. The tactile feel, the travel distance, the fact that there's no angle so it sits flat against the desk, doesn't feel like there's any flex. But this number row is bonkers. Like when you're typing and you got to move your finger to the number row, when you take your finger out, you sometimes hit the bottom of the iPad Pro. It doesn't hurt you or anything, but I find when I'm typing, I purposely slow down because I feel like I have to be precise with the number that I'm pressing. The touchpad is also good, very accurate, but the vertical space is too shallow. I feel like I'm a little bit claustrophobic when I'm using this compared to the more proportionate size on the Surface type cover on the Surface Pro. Then there's the fact that this is 2.5 pounds. A lot of people are complaining about the weight. Personally, I'm okay with it. Like 2.5 pounds is just as heavy as the lightest ultra portable, especially if you buy the 11-inch. It's not gonna weigh you down. Still feels light enough to travel with. It also feels very solid. It is harder to open up than a traditional laptop since it's using a very strong magnet and it takes an extra second to set up. You don't have that beautiful ease of one-handed use that you'd get on a MacBook Air. I don't know, those are my thoughts. It's still a good product, but it's not a great product. And I still think Apple has a lot more work to do to bring it up to the gold standard of hardware design that the Surface laptop's using for their type keyboard. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video because if you did, feel free to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.